Hey guys, I wanted to make one of the videos about Pop again and about taking care of the elderly. This is kind of a gross subject, so I'm going to make a longer video of this on YouTube. So if you want more information on this or want to hear more details on this, they'll be on YouTube. And I say that only because you may be taking care of an elderly person at home and they may be doing some things and you may think, why are they doing this? And I'm not saying I have the answers to why they're doing it, but what I may tell you will let you know that they're not the only ones doing this. And there's not something wrong with them. It's something that elderly people do. So you may want to watch the longer video on this, but this is a gross subject to talk about, an uncomfortable subject to talk about. But the older people get, the elderly, constipation is an issue. And it's not just because of medicine, it's because of their diet. It's just because they eat less, they don't get enough fiber, maybe. There's just all kinds of different reasons that they get constipated, but they do get constipated. There are medicines that you can ask the doctor for. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not in the medical field whatsoever. I'm just sharing what I've learned through experience that I've gone through with Pop. I believe the medicine that I've called and asked for that they've given Pop for is Senna, I believe is what it's called. And it's helped him. I know the first time we went through it, I remember Dad saying, I never want to go through that again. And it was very hard for him. It was very painful. So I wanted to make sure that we didn't go through that again. You know, if we had the medicine on hand at all time, but I didn't want to get to the point where we needed the medicine. So I read about Metamucil, but who wants to drink Metamucil all the time? You know, I mean, who really does? So we got, and you can tell it's about time to get some more. We'll it out. But Metamucil, they're fiber gummies, and you just eat a few every day. They keep you regular, and it keeps Pop regular. They're fiber gummies. So, you know, they're giving you the fiber you need. And we have not had a problem. I don't know. It just works. He started taking the fiber gummies, and we haven't had a real problem since. So, from our experience, they work. And that's pretty much all I have for this video. Now, the longer video on my YouTube goes into some of the things that older people do. Pop hasn't actually done these things, but because I take care of him, I hear horror stories from other people that take care of elderly people. You kind of tend to run in circles with people when you're in a situation. And so I talk to people that work for hospice or work at nursing homes or whose parents are in nursing homes or who take care of their parents at home or their grandparents or his family members on hospice. So I've heard stories of what other family members do. And I wanted to share a little bit of that because it can be uncomfortable and it can be jarring when you find out your family member is doing something. And especially when it's not normal or natural, you think, what is wrong with them? And there's nothing wrong with them. They're just getting old and they don't know what to do, or their mind's gone and they just forget what to do. Like I've said before in other videos, getting old isn't for sissies. So just remember, we're all going to be there someday. That's all I got today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Wouldn't hurt us all to get a little bit more fiber in our life, I guess. Metamucil. Fiber gummies. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.